What's up, guys? So today I'm making a quick little video. As you can see, I have a new roof rack. See, this is a Prinsu roof rack for the Tacoma. I took the Hooke road off, so I'm gonna do a little comparison video for you guys. Compare the Prinsu for the Hooke road, which one is worth it. I'm gonna try this Prinsu out, see if I like it more. I'm pretty sure I will, but that doesn't mean the Hooke road is a bad roof rack. There's obviously some visual differences that right away will, determine which one you should get if you were in the market for these roof racks. As this one is more like skeletonized, so you might like that look. I like the look of the Hooke road one from the side profile a little bit better. I don't like the gaps here. I guess the gaps would be nice if you're trying to reach under these and try to use these slots on the bottom. But I like the cleaner look from the Hooke road that goes across this. But that's just a visual thing. That's not a real, issue or concern. I like that there's a lot of adjustability. We have a lot of mounting holes here, which the Hooke road does have some mounting holes. I'll show those in a little bit. This definitely has way more options for you to mount these racks here. Way more adjustability. So that's definitely a big plus. A few other things I would say is that the light bar mount, this one has like a cutout. I got this secondhand, so I'm not sure if this is an option or this is how they come. I do have a dual row LED light bar here, and obviously this is only really one shows, so I definitely have to make a adapter bracket or something to get this light bar to sit a little bit higher, or maybe I should just get a single row. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to try making a bracket first to get this to get a little bit more light output off of this light bar that I got. Definitely have a video coming out soon reviewing this light bar from Oxbeam. I have a video coming out soon also with these ditch lights I got here. They're very dirty. I haven't washed the truck in a while, but they are also Oxbeam, and I like them a lot. So there'll be a video coming out on these with these brackets soon. The light bar. But next is going to be a wiring video. I'm going to show you how to wire these up, and I'll wire up any accessories. But back to what we're talking about today is these roof racks. I guess the one good thing about the light bar mount being low, it might be less wind resistant. I'm going to take it on a test drive. I just installed it on the truck, so I want to see how the wind noise is. I feel like it's going to be better. I just like that it sits more flush in the rack. It's actually lower than the rack itself, so I should be able to bring it up just a little bit to get more light output and not have to worry about that. So if something extends from carrying something long and it extends over the front, it won't have no issue with the light bar versus how it was with the Hooke road. Right? It's a very solid. You see the whole truck was shaking just now when I'm trying to shake this, which the Hooke road, when it's installed, is also very rigid, very strong. As you can see, made a TikTok the other day and I was standing on top of the Hooke road. So the Hooke road is no joke. For the price you're paying, it's probably half the price of one of these. I got a deal on this secondhand, so I mean, if you could get something secondhand, it's a different game. But if you're buying brand new, price is definitely a big factor between the Hooke road and the Prinsu. So here we got the two roof racks. We got a Prinsu. See how the dimensions, it's definitely a little bit bigger visually than the Hooke road. I would say it's, pull out my measuring tape and I'll give you the exact dimensions. So we're at about like 47.5, almost 48 inches wide. And if we check out the Hooke road is 44.5 to 45, so around 3 to 4 inches wider. We check out the length we got. We're at around 63. It's hard to tell because it's angled down, but I would say if you look at it, it's like 63. And then the Hooke road is around at the widest or longest part. It's like 58.5. So it's about 4 inches in each dimension wider. So, and one of my favorite feature about it is definitely these light bar mount system that's already in here. So I don't know if you have to buy these separate when you get it or if it comes with it, but it's definitely nice to have that cutout in there. When I get it on the car, I'll know if it makes a difference within noise or wind noise, because I know that's definitely an issue with the Hooke road. After driving for a while, I definitely noticed that there was more noise when compared to no roof rack and light bar. We'll see what the Prinsu does, how it handles the noise. So if you're wondering about installing the Prinsu roof rack, how it compares to the Hooke road, you could take a look at the Hooke road video and you'll see the install on that. And I'll say the Prinsu is very, very similar. So as you can see here, you'd have to remove your weather stripping or rain stripping or whatever this is called, and they are mounts. So if you look underneath here, it might be hard to see, but there's two little like spacers that go over the hole, and then this side panel right here bolts to it. So it's like a one piece, the side panel and the bracket. Where the Hooke road, there's an adapter bracket and then the side piece bolts to that. So it's one last step for you to go through. And about the Prinsu, it has this additional middle mounting point, so that helps a lot with the I guess rigidity of the rack. You have more strength in the center section of the rack. So like the Hooke road, everything else is pretty similar. You have the cross pieces that bolts to the side with 2 bolts on each end, just like the Hooke road. So install is going to be very similar. And then you have your front plate, which, like I said, there is a front bracket here that goes, a front crossbar that the front plate bolts on. So this might be a little bit easier in the Hooke road to install this piece, because it's just basically adding on like another cross member, and it doesn't have the lip that, if you remember on the Hooke road, there's a little lip. This is folded like a 90-degree angle right here, and so these bars would go underneath that. But this one, it sits nice and flush. So install, other than the bracket assembly where you have to install the side piece on those little legs first and then do the crossbars, this is really the only difference on install. So I'm in the truck now. I don't know if it's audible in the video, if you can hear the noise, but I'm doing around 60 miles per hour, and there is a slight wind noise, which I would get with the Hooke road also, but I would say it's definitely a tad quieter, and based on the fact that it has the cutout for the light bar, definitely quieter. So like I said, there's still some wind noise with this roof rack, but I think that's something you're gonna get with anything that you mount on your roof. Wind is gonna hit it, so it's just gonna be a little bit noisy. You know, the Hooke road also does come with 4 pod lights. I wouldn't say they're high quality. I haven't ran them. I wasn't planning to using them. Maybe I could use them as rear lights. There's spots, so obviously the Prinsu doesn't come with any. So I mean, I would say any light is better than no light, even though they're not, you know, the bestest of quality. The aux beam lights that, you know, you will see, I'm not saying they're nowhere near the top of the line lights. They're not no KCs, but they're good. And these lights, even though they're probably lower quality than the aux beam, they're still LED lights that you wouldn't have, or you're getting them with the roof rack for a way better price. I'm not sure what the price of the Hooke Road roof rack is off the top of my head right now, because I know, the market's changing. But I would say it's somewhere in the $300 range. It could be between $300 and $350 maybe. I mean, if you get a deal, I know there's sometimes coupons like on Amazon or wherever you want to buy it directly from Hooke Road. I'm not sure. I bought it on Amazon. The Prinsu, I'm not sure of the price. I would say it's better so far from what I've seen. Mounting stuff is going to be easier. The aerodynamics are a little bit better, so it helps with wind noise. The size is a little bit bigger, like you said, like I've shown you before. But I think either roof rack, whatever you go with, is still better than if you're in the market for a roof rack, definitely get either one, whatever your budget, whatever you could afford. The Prinsu definitely, I would say, is the better roof rack. But I think that's like a no-brainer. I think anybody could have told you that ahead of time. But if you just wanted an opinion of someone who has owned both, I ran both roof racks, it's clearly obvious, and it's I just wanted to put that out there. But the Hooke Road is still a very good roof rack, I would say, and it's worth the price. I think you get your money's worth, and it's not bad. The fact that it comes with lights, so if you're on a budget, and maybe probably the best thing to do is to make your own roof rack, to be honest. But if you don't have the skill and you're on a budget, the Hooke Road at the price point it is, and I think they have a new option also, like a newer version of the roof rack, so that one might be better than the one that I have. I can't say, I have no experience with it. I know they have a new design. The aerodynamics might be better. I don't know if it's bigger or not, but it's a cool option. Another thing is that the money that you save by buying the Hooke Road, it could also be easily modified if you're like handy. So in terms of mounting stuff to it, you still have somebody who's capable. If you're handy and you know how to use tools, you can mount anything you want to that Hooke Road roof rack just the way you can mount to the Prinsu. Prinsu's just easier. Another thing is, in terms of if you're handy, you could make it more modular if you want. Like I said, you could cut and drill as much as you want in that. Obviously, if you're comfortable with that kind of stuff, cutting and drilling, I know a lot of people don't have those tools, but if you do, I think you should definitely get Milwaukee. That's one of my brand I recommend. But you could also put the same aluminum extrusion cross beams. You could buy those and add those on. You cut them to size, and you could literally attach that to the Hooke Road roof rack if you want those T-slots, I guess is what they're called, or aluminum extrusion with the slots in it, so to add bolts. So that's definitely an option there also, and I'm pretty sure you could buy some of those and the Hooke Road, and it'll still be cheaper than the Prinsu. So obviously, if you're just in the market for a roof rack, you want more real estate in your truck overall, if your back is full of stuff, or you need the back for something else, you want to mount some light stuff on the top, can't go wrong. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you make your decision. If you guys have any opinions on either the roof racks or a different brand, you could let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Maybe I said something wrong. Maybe if you have a Hooke Road or a Prinsu, you could fill me in. I just got the Prinsu. This is the first day of having it, so I might have missed something. I'm not sure, but see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.